Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?
Every sensible soul to bold reflection, intelligence and definite goals. Choose direction and never let the negative hold. Question the mold, they set you in and never dissolve. Clever and old, whatever, I'm a cynical man with cynical plans to set.
Alright, okay.
Concentrate on the road, mate.
I'm watching the road.
Concentrate on the road.
What's going on, brother, man? I think this is episode 136
Yeah.
of the Arms House. We're driving through Bumpkinville.
Between Chesterfield and West Yorkshire.
I think we're near. No, we passed Leicester, I think, and
Western
coming up to
Supermare.
yeah, some weird shit like that. We just came into a Dirty Dike tune. I think it's called All Things Considered.
Damn.
Dope track. Big up
Damn.
Dirty Dike.
But we're on our way
Yeah.
to a special location which we hope we can pull off. We don't even know if we can pull it off. How bait it's going to be is all I will say.
Should we tell the story from the beginning? What it was like a couple of days ago, about a week ago. Is it going to be all right there by itself? Or would it slide down? Oh, it might slide down. No, it's all right.
It was all good just a week ago.
Yeah, so about a week ago, I was on YouTube. Probably you lot have all seen it as well. If not, I'll link the video below. And
after this drops, so you don't all get the same idea.
Yeah.
Twats.
Some buds online, they do urban exploring and they upload videos on YouTube and stuff. And
No, you can't arrest us. We're urban explorers.
yeah.
Okay.
But they found some spot where there's like a train yard in the countryside just outside London of derelict, abandoned, old stock of the district lines, right? It is mainly district lines there, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of BRs.
Oh, right, okay. So I saw that video and I was like, rah, where is this place? Obviously, they were careful not to reveal where the location was on the video, but, a little bit of detective work.
Found out it's between Frickenhamshire and Bumlickinsville.
Yeah, and Gaydon. Wasn't Gaydon nearby? No, sorry. But yeah, so I found it on Google Maps, and so now we're heading there, and so we're going to try and get into this place because it looks really fucking cool, man. And
England's pleasant pastures green.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We reached out to a bunch of heads as well to see if anyone else knew about this spot or whatever. So we heard mixed reviews. Some people saying, oh, yeah, it's really cool, easy. Some people saying, oh, nah, it's not really. I mean, so we really don't know what to expect.
Some people had the biggest raid since D-Day.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the same spot.
Slightly different spot.
Slightly different. We did a bit of research. Theme did some research into the company itself. I think it's gone defunct. So hopefully that means there's not
less security and shit, or they're not paying for it, or they've not even paying for it at all.
I mean, who knows, man? So that's the.
But these old Dickies, these are like the Dickie. Well, actually, I was wanting to talk to you about this. It's not really. What would you rather be painting of the districts? Would it be like the big white sharks, like the equivalent of like the great white sharks from the white trains? Remember back in like the early
elephants,
90s?
the elephant team.
And then, or the one after that, which is like the one before this, the one before we've got now.
Yeah, the one before, I think, the one with the bat.
The original Little Mets, when all the kind of
that
busting it at G and shit all the time.
That district with the Denise red outline dub on it. That is the ideal one, and I don't think they have those ones here.
That's the white one, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we used to get to school on.
Yes,
yeah.
I think it is.
So if you would rather that than the one before, because you know the train we've got now on the House in the City, yeah? The one before that was like the first one to have the colours.
Yes.
Like red and blue. And
the doors stick out a bit.
G and all of that.
Yeah.
All of those burners were done there.
That's true.
It was like the little Met.
From the video that we saw, they just look beautiful, man. I think they look great. Really mossy as well. Looks a bit like they're quite fucked, but some have been painted on. So it's not a proper yard, obviously. So, you know, but still, who knows what we will encounter.
Little daytime trek, trying to
Yeah.
get in. Fucking hell, bruv. Just
Yeah.
walking in.
Theme was like, I'm going to go do top to bottom in
I
there.
wanted to do
I'm
top to bottoms, man. Bring a ladder.
Nah, let's just, you know, play it by ear, see what happens. Loads of cool shit along
Big
the
up
motorway though as
NFA.
well.
Yeah, it sounds like a racist crew, the NFA. Huh?
Yeah.
No fucking Ahmeds.
Innit?
Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe alors? Putain de merde, toi!
Sorry. Shit.
Shall we tell them about how you're feeling on the way to this fucking mission that's going to make it 20 times more likely that we'll die?
I feel a bit embarrassed because, you know, I'm always hungover, man. And yeah, Friday I went a bit overboard.
It's so good.
So yeah, all day Saturday I've been hanging. It's Sunday today.
He went out on Thursday, didn't come back till Sunday. Didn't come back.
Pretty much.
Didn't come back.
He was trying to call me. You were like, yeah, safe for buoying me off all day. I just couldn't even look at my
Having
phone.
ideas for today. Couldn't even look at it. Fuck me, that kind of, oh my days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Curtains,
my
all the
days.
curtains closed, just in
Curtains
bed.
closed
Just like
and the birds tweeting and you're like, ah,
feeling bad for myself.
ah. I saw a Vandals for Life reach.
Oh
was
yeah, we
posted
did.
on the
Yeah.
Insta.
Couple of blams about, you know, drunken. Nothing special though.
Drunken Big up
shout out.
Kuba.
Yeah.
Kuba, do you remember when you were in goal for my birthday football match, 11-a-side, down at Meads? And something happened and it was a fucking penalty. And yeah, you tackled me, you took me out. You took me out, completely took me out. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? I swore at you. And we were mate, it was my birthday fucking football. And the referee came over, we hired a ref and he came over and he sent me off. Do you remember that fucking geezer, yeah? And we all crowded around him. We go, mate, it's his birthday. We've paid for it. You're the ref. You're working for us. He sent me off. He wouldn't start the game.
Don't
Start the game, yeah? Until I apologized to Kuba and then walked off.
Oh my days.
Hell my days, bro. That was just, what a prick that geezer was, yeah? And we still paid him. You fucking prick.
Did he have a red card and everything?
Yeah, he probably a red card. We're not starting the game until you have left the field. I'm like, bruv, he's my mate. I call him much worse like all the time.
Oh my
And
days.
Kuba's there going like, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking prick. You know what I mean? And he sent me off.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. On my own fucking birthday.
What's that? What country was it where some ref like did a bad call and then literally, I think it was in Colombia, where they literally were chasing him with guns and shit, and everyone in the stand started coming in. This ref was just running for his fucking life. That should have
never be a ref in Colombia.
You should have switched on this guy. Just chased him off.
Fuck that.
Oh my days. All right, people. Yalla, we'll see you.
We're just about to get in the ferry now. Take us to Northern Ireland.
I'm going to try not to reveal where it is because I don't want you bait buds all turning up there and stuff. So, but, you know, we're going to film our adventure trying to get into this fucking place.
I'm going to do a top to bottom, bro. When we get there, I'm going to stand on Maddie's shoulders and do a top to bottom.
No top to
Whole
bottom.
thing.
But
Whole
if we do end up doing anything like that, then that will be on the Patreon bit. You know what I mean?
If we get in. We're not even going to get in.
Much love to all the new patrons, by the way. Thanks for all the feedback from the Throwies episode. Of course, there were some names we didn't mention that should have got mentioned.
But there were loads of mentions that we did mention, and you lot still got upset saying we didn't mention them. We did fucking did. But they were on the Patreon. So thanks for not signing up, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
No, love to everybody. It's all love.
Everybody. But we can't remember. We left out Offski was a big
Offski was a big one.
That was a big throw up.
There was a bunch. Man. There was a bunch of people we didn't.
Fucking hell, man.
But also that one that I thought was done by a Spanish person on that bridge.
It's a guy from New York.
No, it's a girl from New York. Apparently, it's a female writer called Wombat.
Wombat. Yeah, because she originally back home, she's a Wombat, man.
Maybe. But apparently they've absolutely battered. Yeah, the heavy metal one that I thought was some dude from Spain. But yes, Wombat from New York.
You so thought it was one of those like over the top long haired Spanish dudes like in the yard with no t-shirt, just going nuts. Like,
devil worshipping motherfucker.
Bridge, listening to like Slipknot and shit. Going
exactly.
militant.
But apparently not. It was Wombat. So shout out Wombat. That's a reach and a half, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the style, am I into the style? Not so much, but I'm sure she doesn't give a flying fuck about that.
There's a ton of them in New York as well.
Yeah. It's original. I'll give you that.
It's juicy.
And Hot Sex. I've seen them up. I've seen mad bits from them.
Looks
but
like they didn't finish it
nah.
at the end, no? Got chased.
Anyway, all love, man. Big
up
up
10
people.
for the vinyl sent to
yeah.
Arms House HQ. Limited edition.
Wicked.
Big up ting, big ting,
The
big ting.
A406 thing, right?
Muchísimas gracias.
Yeah.
Muchísimas gracias.
Salute.
Very nice, man.
Salute, man. All right, people. Peace, man. Wish us luck, yeah?
We're not getting in. We're not even getting in.
Like,
With cynical plans to settle in and spit for the fans and make beats for my psyche. They're like, how do you sleep at night? I said I don't. I smoke weed until I see the light. Please don't forget where your dreams are. I'm all hands up for some quiche and a clean start. I don't wanna find myself dreaming as my peeps pass. Each ask a question and leave after lesson 4. Lesson taught, greed is your enemy. Less is more, and everyone's a friend to me, I guess, unless we've ever fought. I never thought anything would ever be as good as this. Scribble in my book of wish, twisted with a crooked wrist.
I'm like one of them man who don't give a fuck. But after hours when I chill, I know I care a lot.
Got my system of a hot food and misses. Feet up in the summer as I catch food to Christmas. And distance myself from any coxcoons or dickheads, pissheads. A little bit I try. I've been taking smaller sips, mate. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not as mad as I used to be. People seem to humour me instead of piss me off and leave me fuming in a room of freaks. Beef I used to need and feed upon it greedily. What a fucking waste of time and weakness it seems to me. So speak to me deeply as an equal and teach me to be every piece of every living sequel and help me learn a lesson. I don't deserve attention for speaking out with bravery. I won't reserve the question, and don't be scared of answers if you're brave enough to punish me. It's funny seeing fun, love and me, the undercurrents deep.
I'm like one of them man who don't give a fuck. But after hours when I chill, I know I care a lot.
Minha vida, sou a luz do sol. Todo mundo ama a luz do sol. Luz do sol. Vamos tentar sob a luz do sol. Luz do sol. Brincar com uma cor nessa luz do sol. Luz do sol. Baixe a mão sobre a luz do sol. A pele é sobre as flores. O mel e tantas cores. Somente beija-flores. Beijando seus amores. Minha vida, sob a luz do sol. Todo mundo ama a luz do sol. Luz do sol. Vamos nos deitar sob a luz do sol. Luz do sol. Brincar com a cor dessa luz do sol. Luz do sol. Baixe a mão sob a luz do sol. que eu sinto, se eu estou sentindo. Sob a luz do sol. Sinto que eu sinto, se eu estou sentindo. Sob a luz do sol. Faço o que eu faço, se eu estou fazendo. Sob a luz do sol.
We made it, people. We made it.
We got in. We properly came through military style through the bushes. You got 1,000,000 trillion bites.
All
no?
over there, yeah. But it's not bites,
through
what are
the,
they called?
Through those.
Nettles. A couple, not too bad. It's not too...
It's like some lightweight shit.
Yeah.
They ate you because, bruv, one time it was like...
I got video of it. You all saw it.
I was like ducking through. They're sick, bruv. They're sick.
All right, let me roll a blem, bruv. So what were you thinking then?
Lord
Pretty
Amber's
fucking cool.
just done the AHC there.
Yeah, boy.
Letting people know we were here. I brought a few stickers as well. Nice. We're out in this district line graveyard, as you can see. Well, Little Mets really. There's a couple of different bits of stock. Yeah,
a couple districts.
And it's banging out here, man. It's a nice day. We think there's nobody here. It's really tranquil. It's a bit like a yard because the noises. Yeah. The trains are like creaking and rocking and shit. And man, I fucking love it. I feel like I'm 15 years old, and that's what the Arms House is about. Please tell me that's an SB reach. Fuck me, bruv.
No.
Nah?
No.
SP?
SR
Bun
or
SP, yeah. It's SB scumbags for life.
You know what
I mean?
SP is? Remember in school days? In school days, all the Indian crews, they were SP, Shera Punjab.
Oh, really?
Do you remember?
I don't remember that.
And they all used to be like, yeah, if you fuck with me, I'll get my Shera Punjab crew on you. And they all carried those little knives in it, and they got their kora or whatever, the bracelet, and used to take it off and put on like a knuckle duster. And he'd be like, Shera Punjab.
Yeah, I remember
all
that.
Them lot. You remember them lot, yeah?
Putting on his knuckle duster, man. Fucking hell,
Big up
bro.
the Shera Punjab, yo.
Oh, so I got the call. 43-year-old, you're coming in for a finger up the batty call.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm going in 2 Thursdays. Apparently it's not a finger up the batty anymore.
You know what? I went to the doctor the other day. I begged them to do a checkup. I said, I want a checkup. It's been years. I haven't seen a doctor since before COVID. I said, I want to finger up the bum. I want to take my blood, take everything. And then they were like, nah. It's all good. You don't need it. Do you feel bad? I was like, no, I don't feel bad, but I just want to know for sure. Exactly. And then eventually they did. And then he said, yeah, we don't do the finger up the batty thing. I said, but I've turned 40 now, surely. Yeah. It's time. And they were like, nah, wait till you're 50.
Now it's 50.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm like, bruv, if you don't want to finger me, just say, man. I'll ask someone else.
I love the way the technology, when we were talking about that, the technology's got, they're like, no, they don't check that till you're 50 now. They moved it. They moved it to 50. You know what do you mean? I'm fucking 43. But anyway, yeah, I'm going.
Shit, man. Good luck.
And I stepped on the scales, bruv. I'm 90 kilograms, bruv. That is a lot of weight. When I was boxing, I was trying to get to 76. When I was walking around, I was like 82, 85. Now, since I was kept on getting ill as Dike. And then I went through that mad stressful thing. After that, I thought, fuck this, I'm going to eat. So I just ate like a motherfucker. Now I'm 90 kg, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I got to lose weight, bro.
Well, we all saw you on the beach in France.
Yeah, fat cunt.
No, you didn't
if I rock up to the dock at 6 foot and 90 kilograms... That's like morbidly obese. He's going to say, you dirty Jabba the Hutt prick.
Jesus.
Go back and fucking eat some porridge, you cunt.
You're not that fucking bad, man.
No, but I've got belly syndrome. Who's that? That's been there for so long, bruv.
Yes,
that's like a Latimer Road panel. It's like peeling off. Do you know what I mean? It's so fucking hell. Who's that? Say R.I.P. who?
That's a district line. Where? Oh, on there, R.I.P. Days. Oh shit! So these must be Cough, Retro, V's.
Oh, is Cough put him up there?
They put him up, yeah, at the bottom. MX crew, shout out MX.
Yeah.
All the boys, them.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have a look around. Let's see if there's any better kind of panels. But we're going to get all the wicked shots. We're going to try and get like the Dondi shot between the trains and shit. Find a piece of wood. We should have taken a stick from the jungle. You could have been Des.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like going through the middle of the yard.
But a lot of them are nighttime shots as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can, I don't know, I'm sure I could.
I prefer to be here now during I think, luckily the Arms House is filmed on the day it's filmed. It's like a little Brucey bonus,
Yeah, no doubt.
And we
Works.
just parked it in some spot. We just found
I
when
hope
those
the
missions work, especially what all them lot were saying to us, bruv,
Yeah.
it was the biggest raid of 90 since all time. The biggest raid.
But then you did find out that spot that they did do, it wasn't this one, it was another one. And,
different.
And it wasn't derelict, it wasn't abandoned, and it seemed like they had some high-end shit rolling through. They're probably like freights and stuff with delicate stuff in there, maybe. You know what I mean? That's why there was
building
so
materials
much
and shit. I reckon.
security.
And the land was like secure.
Yeah.
To be fair, that we went through like 3 or 4 fences here, but we found holes in every single one of those cunts.
I hope the car is all right when we go back.
That's
'cause we
the
left
short on the recce, bro.
Wow.
Finding the holes. Like, come on, G. Come on, G.
Yeah, man.
So remember, a few was saying if your throw up's not down loads of carriages on the London Underground, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit mine up in here and send him a photo.
It
like, what?
counts. It
yeah,
counts.
no, do you know what I mean? No, you can't say nothing to me about no Graff. Do you know what I mean?
It counts. Well, not really, but still. It feels good. Looks good. Just cool scenery, man. Just like these
Forgive me
big
while I open
giants.
this, brother.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, do I have my water? Did I bring? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Safe pass it, please. So we're going to find a nice carriage to maybe do a little something, but that will be for our patrons. You know what I mean? So join the Patreon for the extra for this episode.
I genuinely took tomorrow off in case we got nicked.
Yeah, I
So now, if we don't get nicked and I get home and I can look at the photos and the videos, and send in for me those things I just took for them, bruh.
Oh, Thingy wanted a souvenir, right? It's from somewhere.
Yeah, Koff wants a kosh, but there's
You
no
got something
koshes yet.
You got something on your nose.
I got bare black all over me.
No, just on your nose. Beer, I think,
But,
from the opening.
I just sent him a video. I've got absolutely zero reception out here, bro.
Is it? I think I got 4G.
I don't even have like a bar.
No, I got 4G. Yeah, I got like
Is
three
it? Maybe I'm on
bars.
aeroplane mode or some shit because I ain't got shit.
I got 3 bars of 4G.
Yeah, big up Koff. He wants a kosh. Do you know what I mean? When he heard we were coming, he didn't say stick me up. He said, do you know what? Get me one of them koshes, yeah? Because I'm getting fucked off with a lot of writers. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to fucking wallop them around the fucking boat race.
When he says kosh, he means those dangly like bits from that they used to hold on, the old school ones with the little ball.
Remember
at the end.
holding on and going up and over and round and shit?
Yeah, doing that shit.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
Yo, wait, stick this up somewhere. Yeah, Arms House sticks.
Oh yeah, I love this old stock. I prefer them to the ones that are now, man.
So these are that's a district.
Yeah, and
That's
that one at the end there
Little Met, isn't it?
with the red fronts.
I can't tell, man. Oh, the man put the fire behind them and shit. Okay. Oh no, they've gone over the blue. Look.
And did you see there was one over there? It was all green,
Yeah.
completely green.
That was because chief researcher of the Arms House.
All right.
That
okay.
was because that was the only one. That's what they were going to do to them when they changed them all to electric.
Oh,
So
right.
the company that didn't go bust, trying to convert them to electric, put them out in green. That's like the prototype one.
Okay.
And then they went bust. So that fucking car was done, but then they went bust and they allowed it. But you know, you want to get a good reach on that.
Damn.
Get some good photo. Big up Ode. I've seen Ode down here. Ode lobbing bombs. London's burning.
The thing is, it's like I didn't, I wasn't doing mad yards or anything like that in the 90s, but what we did do was bushwhacking, you know what I mean? And so like in Turnham Green and like down when it turns
Gunnersbury.
off, Gunnersbury and shit. So, you know, like now I'm just getting like, flashbacks just how big these fuckers are, man.
Yeah.
You know, from the ground.
That's what I was telling you.
And some of them are on train.
Getting that top to bottom, bruv.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
Forget
man.
'em.
Imagine, man.
But you saw there was a ladder in that bush that we walked past. There was a big ass ladder.
Shut up.
Huge ladder.
Shut
I
up.
shouldn't have told him. Now he's gone.
bruv, come
No, fuck it. Do a window down.
Fuck
man.
you and your window down. I'll do the top to bottom for Jace.
There's no point. We're going to be here too long. It's going to take too long. And we don't have enough
It's
paint.
a fat cap.
We don't have enough
Silver.
paint. We don't have enough paint.
What,
You got-
4 letters?
You got one big tin of silver. That's it.
I'm going back to the car. I'm going back to the car.
Nah.
Call it a day. I've got like a half a chrome in there. Bruv, if there's a
You
ladder
still
in
won't
there.
have enough for a top to bottom, man.
What
you
are
need
you
at least
talking,
3 of them
man?
fuckers, man. To do a proper one, to make it look good, you don't want to do a half-assed one. Maybe we'll come back, bruv.
Nah, if this is an Oppo for a top to bottom, it's an Oppo for a top to
It's
bottom.
not a fucking top to bottom, man. Anyway.
Fuck. It is, bruv.
Nah, fuck that.
It is.
Yeah, but it's too much effort for...
Why do you think it's so much effort? You put the ladder, you can do one letter, then you can, even in the
It's not
same
like-
position,
it's not-
you can start the next letter.
Yeah, but it's not like you're going to get shots of it running and shit like
Nah,
that. You
but-
know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, as in, like, it's not, like, really worth the effort. But, I mean, obviously, for you, it is. So, I'm not going to argue with you.
I reckon if you didn't do it and I did it, You'd be upset for the rest of your life.
You'd
be like, I can't believe I didn't T to B that shit.
Bruv, on the end there, it's going to be perfect. I'm going to do a window down.
But the end of that car?
Yeah. Yeah, just right from the edge, going all the way down. I'm going to get a nice flick of it.
What, the front side?
No, not the front. This train here at the end of it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of clean. I can clean it up. I can spray the bottom bit black as well, so that I get rid of all those bits.
No, can't we look at other
cool.
trains as well, man?
I mean, you walked through. It looks all right. You saw.
Yeah, but I didn't find all that pies shit, so I haven't gone the whole way. Like,
yeah, we'll do a
what
bit
I mean?
of discovering. We'll do some more filming and shit.
What's the light situation? 9:30, isn't
Oh,
it?
we got time, but yeah, we want to leave enough time. I
9:30.
don't want to leave and go back that way in the dark. Fuck that. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it'd be fucking not fun going through there in the dark.
Oh shit!
Or we could even just bop out the main bit.
Because there's that lake and shit, isn't there?
But we could just, when we're done, just bowls out. Because if the gate is open, we could just bowls out and walk around.
That's the thing. They might be coming to close it like 8, 9, 10,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But they might not. It's just
They might not.
the thing.
Yeah.
Mate, this is more Bumpkin than Chiswick works.
Because when I found this on Google Maps, you can drag the little orange guy and then you can like kind of scope the area. Like all this area, you couldn't do that. So we couldn't see it until we got here. So that's why in the car when we were talking about, we don't know what it's going to be like till we're here. But it's, touch
And we're
wood.
far away, Like, we're far away. It's not like it's half an hour outside. It's a fucking
it's a little
bitch,
bit of a
man.
trip. Yeah.
I reckon when you're going back to London, there might be a bit of traffic.
It's all right, man.
But just for a bit of rain. Look, the sun's out over there. Mate, this is like, do you know what I mean? The amount of times in Graff where I've thought, shit, if I was homeless, I'd be plotting up here.
Just live in one of these fuckers.
Well, you're not getting rained on.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not getting winded out. You can close the fucking doors, bruv.
Yeah.
And there's like those seats in there. Do you know what I mean? You can rip them all up. You bring your missus back here, she's going to love it.
Who's that dude who's got all those trains in Cambridge?
That's what I'm talking about, those kind of noises.
Yeah. You know that dude, what's his name? Al Fresco.
Yeah.
Where he's got the Piccadillys and a couple other
I can't remember what it
trains.
is. Is it Pix? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Yeah. Oh, you're just remembering him. I thought you were going to
Just
say
remembered
something.
that all the trains, lined up.
Yeah,
and-
well, he
'cause
doesn't
we
have
went
as
there.
many as this. Like, Arms House has got fucking tons, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
I wonder if you could buy one of these and how much it would cost just to buy a carriage.
You
to
see
have
in
at
New
home.
York when they put them in the river,
Yeah.
in the sea.
Yeah, I've seen.
Mad.
Have you seen as well? I'll try and find a video. I've seen it. There's another place like this, but with New York trains in it that a lot of people go pee.
London?
No, in New York.
Oh, right, yeah.
And there's videos like, for example, Cess.
Yeah.
That guy
CES.
Cess. Yeah.
Who's just done France, just done
He
Paris.
just done Paris. Ill.
Yeah.
Big up Sonny's Cafe and all that. But there's a video of him doing a sick, wild style burner, not top to bottom, but it goes top to like the background, like spreads all over the train. Sick character.
Is he with
Ill.
Scene?
I can't remember who he's with. I think Scene might have done one as well.
I think I've seen
And
Scene
Cope
do because
did
he's
a
like
lot.
my best mate.
And I remember watching it going, how are they getting away? Because it's daylight. It's during the day and they're fucking painting this crazy, New York train. And I'm thinking, how are they getting away with that? But then I found out that it's actually a derelict, abandoned train yard where I think they allow people to paint, or you just bop in like this and it's one of these types of places. Yeah.
Remember that guy? And I was sending photos to Scene from the geezer who worked for MTA. And he was going
Yeah.
into the layouts in the yards, and then we seeing the reaches of like 82, 83, and he didn't know what he was doing. Maybe I should take, because I'll be able to find them, because they'll be in my DMs with Scene. So I was posting the original Scene tags, scheme tags.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yo, and I sent him, yo,
Down
do
in
you
the
know how
tunnel.
historic this is? He's like, no, he goes in every yard. He's like an MTA worker.
Oh, right.
Or a driver or some shit.
Okay.
And he's just like, oh, look at all these things I put. And everyone's going to him, yo, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, bruv. Send me that shit.
Damn.
Pinging it to like everyone. All reaches on the top of the ceiling where people are standing on the trains. We gotta stand on the train.
Get on the tops, you reckon, yeah? Yeah, we could do that. But I think that's just going to be extra bait.
Oh, it's going to be extra bait, but it's going to be fucking worth it, bro.
We'll do that right at the end.
And I reckon it's doable, man.
What? Climbing on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll look in between the trains. You can climb up there easy, no problem, man. Or we go back, get the ladder.
Nobody better than we.
Yes. There was one other subject I wanted to talk about. Just indulge me, please, theme, because a couple people messaged us about to talk about it, and I think it's an interesting topic because it's it's about technology and AI in music. Yeah, just recently, Timbaland, the famous hip hop producer, you know, Timbaland and Missy Elliott, many classic tracks. He has signed the first AI artist, yeah, and like, you know, it's actual, you know, the face of a person, you know, it's all AI, but and like
they actually bothered.
Yeah, it's like
to make an avatar as well.
She looks kind of Korean. I think her name is Tara or Tapa or something like that. But and then I saw an interview with Timbaland about it, and he's basically, you know, cutting edge kind of guy. Obviously, this stuff is happening. It's been happening in Korea, you know, K-pop and all that. A lot of that shit is AI, and you know, it's kind of acceptable in a lot of other places in the world. But I feel real iffy and fucked about it because AI can be an incredible tool for science and for discovery and for, you know, making life easier for.
I'm using it so much.
Exactly.
ChatGPT.
It's incredible
for
tool.
Everything.
But why is it being used for art, man? We have enough artists.
Starving artists outside the stairs in Camden Town Station playing good music.
But not just starving art, like just there's so many artists in this world, painters, drawers, graphic designers, musicians, everything. And Timbaland was talking about his process. He still produces the beats. So he's not using AI to make the beats.
Because he still wants the money.
So he's making the beats and then he just types in a prompt to this AI artist he signed. I mean, it's not real. So we're talking about like it's a real person. It's not. He types in a prompt like, write a love song about meeting.
Oh, he makes them write it as well, write the song.
That's what I'm saying. That's the AI part of it. He uses prompts and then they will write out the song, the melodies, everything to his beat. And then he'll go, now change this lyric to something else. And maybe instead of saying this, go here. And maybe this melody, like, you know, all with prompts. And he's saying about how the process. And then in this interview, the woman who was interviewing him, she was in a band and she was pressing him a bit. And I really rated her because she was like, look, man, me and you, we've made our money from music. We're like, you know, they're both millionaires, yeah, and big bands and stuff. And she's like, and you're taking money away. Like, we can't. And if I see a young kid who wants to get into music, am I going to want to encourage him to learn an instrument, learn the guitar, learn the piano? Or am I going to be like, no, learn how to prompt on AI? It seems like such a sad thing to fucking do, and it's such a waste.
Yeah.
It's not creative. It's not, and then it's got me thinking even deeper about it. As a hip hop producer now, I basically, because what is AI? AI basically delves through every single thing that's ever been recorded and then pops something out that's new, yeah?
Up until 2020 something.
Something like that.
Doesn't know everything yet.
Doesn't know everything yet, of course. But I just look at myself, my process as a hip-hop producer, yeah? I go to the record shops, I'm going through mad old music. I'm basically doing what AI is doing. And basically what AI is doing is taking the fun out of it, because that's the fun part for me. Half the process is, it's like with Graff, half the process is scoping it out, watching it, looking around, blah, blah, blah. And then painting is the other half of it, you know? And like, if they took that other half away, it would like make it less fun. You know what I mean? So in the same way with hip hop, like, you know, digging for records, and it's like AI. I'm going through all the music that's ever been done in the world, looking through them, listening for samples, then chopping it up and rejigging it into something else, something new. But it's a human process still. And that process still affects me. Every new song I listen to, it affects me. You know what I mean? And that's the fun and the beauty of it, you know? And I think taking that part away, okay, it's more convenient, it's quicker, it's faster, and I'm sure they'll make some great AI music, fine, but I still want that human touch, man.
Yeah, but what you're saying is he's still making the beat.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even do record digging anymore, he does it all electronically. So he's still making the beat, there's that human bit, it's only the AI doing the lyrics and shit.
But again, if he starts encouraging this behavior, then the next step, and he even said, he goes, it's going that way. He goes, it's inevitable. He goes, we can't stop it.
I don't agree with him saying that, you know.
Well,
not with music.
I see corporations now, if they're doing an advert, rather than pay some artist to make the backing track, they'll just type a prompt, okay, do a nice soulful, chilled beat. And then boom, it will cost less for them. It's quicker. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I'm a corporation, that's what I'm going. Yeah, you know, rather than go through the whole rigmarole of getting an artist to, you know, how they do it now. You know.
He's smashed on heroin and coke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, have you finished that beat? Yes, I know, man. I ain't been asleep for like 5 days, man.
Because I think there are like AI influencers at the moment, that millions of followers that kids like, and so like kids now are getting
Humans are such cunts.
kids are getting groomed now to just accept AI as what it is.
Getting groomed by AI nonsense.
Yeah,
Hello,
exactly.
darling. Send us a couple of photos. Where? I've got them. I am your phone. I've already got them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's an interesting topic. Maybe in the comments below, let us know your thoughts, guys, man. What do you think about this whole AI thing? Have you heard any decent AI music? Maybe send it to me. Maybe we review some AI music on the pod and see what we think. Because I know it's indistinguishable now. They can play AI, and I would never be able to tell if it was or not.
No, you would.
You reckon?
There's still, and I was watching, what was I looking at? BBC Verify, yeah?
Okay.
And it was like, look at the LAPD shooting all the Mexicans and yeah? Quite recently. And it said, zoom in on the photo, and you zoom in on the photo, and it says like LAPC. And there's like
the hands are a giveaway sometimes. And
even easier than that, if they're quite far away, yeah. So the subject is here, and then there's people behind them, yeah. Zoom in on the people behind them; they're featureless, and the fingers are all blurred into one and shit. It still can't do that.
I can still tell in the video because there's
an advert on Instagram. Hi, we set this up 5 seconds ago. We're billionaires. You're like,
there's one I keep seeing of a yoga instructor, and he's like going, "Hi, welcome to my yoga." And I'm like, come on, man. Is anyone fucking falling for this shit?
But they are, man.
Some of them are, but the thing is, the video and picture, yeah, I can kind of tell the difference still. But music, I've listened to a bunch of I've heard like Biggie Smalls records and lyrics done in a James Brown way, or a Marvin Gaye, and then like you listen to it and it's like it sounds like fucking Marvin Gaye, and the strings and the music and the melodies, they're all on point.
Yeah.
But it's AI, so it's just like, that is still quite convincing, I think, man. And we probably heard some AI tunes that we just didn't even realize that are probably playing in the charts at the moment, man. But I'm just like, I just don't like it, man. I don't like it.
But
I still use records, bruv.
I really don't think he's right, bruv. I really don't think he's right.
What do you mean?
I don't think he's right.
Oh, you don't think it's
AI is going to take over music, because if you listen to like the blues, or like BB King, like talking about how he's lost his girl and he's locked in his room crying for weeks and he doesn't eat, and like there's a mad human element to that. Well, AI will never get. If you wanted it to make a house tune or a techno tune, it's going to look at the rhythm, look at the bass, look at where they put the hook, 8 bars, 4 bars, bosh this out, same RPM, BPM.
Yeah.
But that, you know what I mean. But if he's not going to make like an Etta James track, he's not going to make like an Aretha Frank. He's not going to be able to do it.
Well, that's
maybe
the thing.
20 years, but and we don't want to listen to that.
Yeah.
If I know it's AI, I'm not even going to ever give it the respect of, let me see if it's getting close. I don't give a fuck. I need that raw, my missus shat on my face, bruv.
Yeah.
I need that.
I'm still the dickhead looking at a DJ going, he's using like buttons and stuff, man. That's not real DJ. You know what I mean? I'm there still. So, you know what I mean? Let alone AI. And the thing is...
Can you even DJ though, bruv? Do you know what I mean? Like you're just pressing same beat match.
I know I'm a dickhead about that, but still...
No, I don't think so.
No, but still...
it's not DJing.
Art, like you're saying, art is part of the human soul. You know what I mean? It's supposed to represent the zeitgeist of the earth. Ugh.
Probably the worst thing. Sorry, that kid.
And that's what I want my art to be, wherever the art may be.
Hay fever.
You know what I mean? And sure, use computers as a tool to help you with your art, but if it's all fucking AI, then suck your mum. I don't want to hear it.
We were talking about M.
Oh yeah.
When they're dashing. Shout out to Suka Studios, yeah. But you booked the geezer M. And the people are dashing the tomatoes in his face.
What? The pussy turned red? No, someone wrote a funny comment as well, going,
tomato turned red?
Yeah, my face turned red from the tomatoes being thrown at me.
And he's like, suck your mother, like dashing it back. And he looks like a pussy when he dashes it back. He can't even throw. No, he's like, brilliant.
He's kind of like lent into the whole...
He's gone all in on the, I'm an Instagram person.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's a good move, I guess, on his behalf, if someone like him is going to do that. But yeah, I don't know.
No, I certainly don't know.
I'm sure he's a nice
enough
guy.
We were saying the Jamaicans, they love him.
Yeah,
like the Jamaicans in Jamaica.
Yeah. Fuck, I hope that thing wasn't in the way the whole time. All right, shall we go maybe sit in the train somewhere and do another 5-10 minutes or something, and we can bop about, unless some other reminiscing stories.
Have we got Graff critique, or we got
Oh shit, yeah.
Graff listener's question?
We do have a listener's question. Let me see if I can find it.
The only thing I think of, I'm holding my zoot like it's a mic. The only thing I think of when I see NSW is New South Wales fucking back home, mate. Like, I don't know what that means.
New South Wales.
But it's got to be New South Wales, mate.
From 2023. No, I've seen that before. All right,
It's not bad letters, to be fair.
I think this is the question.
For you boys, what do you think?
Hold on. I don't know if this question's any good, but let's give it a go. Big up, people. Please keep sending in your voice note questions, your graffiti for critique, your local legends. We've not had any people send in local legends, man. Come on. Is there anyone around where you are that should get a big ups from us? Let us know, man. Send in some flicks and a little reason
All
why.
you country bumpkins, like, who's tagged the most pigs? Like, let us know.
Let's go.
Fat
All right.
reaches on a pig's butty.
Let's go. Listener question.
Graff question for you boys. What do you think about telling writers that you prefer their older style, or like you prefer the way they used to do graff, whether it's their pieces, throw-ups or tags? Because, you know, even you guys have said it sometimes on the pod. You're like, yeah, I wish he still did it like that. But I don't know, you can't really say that to another writer because it's disrespectful. Like, you're basically saying you're not enjoying their more recent stuff as much as their older stuff. I don't know. How do you drop that in a conversation, yo?
Because I don't think he's right. I'm not enjoying your stuff like I used to.
My stuff?
No, not your stuff, but to the writer.
Kick your ass right now. Don't punch him up in the yard. Yeah,
that's why I'm asking you to do it.
You've said it to a few people
That's
before.
why I'm asking you to do it, innit? Because you got to bring back those sort of styles sometimes, them sort of like, just those vibes, those memories. And I reckon if you've moved on to your new style and you're doing all these like mad pieces and stuff, wicked, but once in a while. But come on, man, once in a while. You see Ban? He's not fucking about.
Yeah,
He's staying to the old style that he used to do, bosh. And he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But there's like mad writers. There's writers that I write with that I'm like, I wish you would.
You know what? I think it's rude. I agree with the guy. I think it's rude to say that to someone, because it is kind of saying, come on, man, what you're doing is shit. You should go back. And I think there is also an element of youthful energy and stuff you did when you were younger in a certain particular way, the zeitgeist of the time, like let's say the 80s or the 90s, like we were talking about throw-ups, the style of throw-ups, they changed for a fucking reason. You know, it goes out of fashion, it comes back in fashion, goes this. People lose that, like, you know, the lean of a letter.
Yeah,
like
the
that,
essence of it,
The essence
even
of
though
it,
it's the
you
same
lose.
person.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's
lose it.
rude because it's the same person. So you said, dude, I liked your shit.
No, it's not rude. It's not rude.
I've never been like, I'm not gunning you.
I know.
But you used to, like, your shit used to be the nuts, bruv.
I only say that because if someone said that to me, I'd probably be like, I'd give him a side eye, you know, type of thing. But I would get it, you know what I mean? And it's good that someone liked your stuff, even if it was before or after. And I think this goes with everyone. Rappers, how many times? Snoop Dogg, we chatted about him. We said, oh, imagine we played him doggy style and like listen to his new music and go, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But people evolve.
When you thought you were the
change.
gangster of Compton, bruv, then you start making this.
And I think there's also a no-win situation. If you did keep your old style in
He
later
never moves
years,
on. Yeah,
he's
ever
still the
moves
same. He's stale, man. He's doing the same shit over and over. In fact, you know, so people are never fucking going to be happy. So you just got to do what you want to do.
But if you incorporate your old shit into you see like Bates. Bates has always still got. He might do wild style shit, completely different style of shit, but you can always tell he's come from that era. On the they've always got that sort of hardcore battle letter element, even if he's changing the style up.
So who's an artist that has always increased and got better and better and better with time? I'd say Cess. We mentioned Cess. His piece has been getting, every piece he does, he gets better. Like, he's one dude. Like, you know, there's several. What about musicians who have aged well? Because it's hard, it's difficult. A lot of people have their peak and then,
especially in like rap music and hip hop, and you know, in a lot of music, because you're living that lifestyle, man.
Bruv.
Even if it's like guitar and Led Zeppelin, like, those people aren't like smashing up hotels
No,
and banging
yeah.
50
And
hookers
their
and
songs
getting
aren't.
fucked on heroin anymore.
Well, that's the thing.
You know
So
what I
yes,
mean?
complete. And also the world is different. There was the Vietnam War happening, so they're doing songs like the Doors and stuff, doing songs about Vietnam War. And like, imagine those songs. If they wrote those songs today, they probably wouldn't have hit as hard as well.
Yeah.
Even though they're still the same fucking song. That's what I mean by the zeitgeist thing.
I tell you who's not doing that is Eminem. Tell you who didn't do that was Ice-T. Who else didn't do that? Like Cypress Hill. Like,
Bruv.
they kind of started getting worse and worse.
Have you
man.
seen the new album? Slick Rick just released the new album on Idris Elba's label in conjunction with Mass Appeal and Nas.
Which we talked about on the pod.
Yeah, and it's dropped now, and I listened to half of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing. It's like kind of, it's good. He's got a couple of house songs on there, hip house. So it's like more upbeat with him rapping over the top. Obviously, Slick Rick still cool. His voice. No, he's adapted his style a bit better than them old school. But still, he's got that slick voice. You know what I mean? He's such a don. But just some of the beats were a bit to be left desired. He did a tune with Gigs. I can't actually. You see, it's not memorable. None of them stuck in my head. I can't even remember any of them. But big up Slick Rick.
Maybe Gets.
Yeah.
From these sides, maybe
Gets has been getting better and better.
As in getting better and better.
Yeah.
More talented. Maybe Wretch. I haven't checked that new Wretch album yet. I think it's called Home or House or something. I haven't even checked it. I'm such a dick for not stopping him in acting when I saw him on the road. I just gave him a fist bump. We didn't say anything, and I just went like, because I was walking in past the gym. I don't know Gets isn't from Wretch isn't from Acton.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, yo, bruv? He's like, yeah, well, go on. And he just kept on bowling. I just kept on bowling. I'm thinking, no, I should have stopped him for the arms out.
Yeah, if you see him,
fuck?
you at least got a shout out, maybe. A drop.
Something.
I'm trying to think who else artist-wise have got better and better. I mean, I'll tell you who's done a drastic change. I'm not going to reveal what he used to write, but Roids, that writer Roids, who does all the futuristic style graph, he used to write something back in the day. He used to do a lot of trains, and he had a completely different style, and he proper changed up, and I think for the better, personally. But I know that's not necessarily your cup of tea, but I'm trying to think who else, man. Fucking
Chick.
Writers. Mean's been pretty consistent. Chick, of course, has been getting better and better. Fume as well, still doing his thing. Nicey. Bass has been getting better and better as well. I know we keep mentioning the same names, but
Are you talking about right? I'm trying to think of anyone
maybe in the
who
comments.
got better and better and better.
Let us know in the comments below who you think has always got better and better and better. Never had that like peak moment and then gone downhill from there.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
It's a good little question.
Isn't it?
Train. I've always loved his graph.
Yeah, tranny, man, with the subway
It's kind
sharks.
of like he got
like
to
the
that sort of
pinnacle.
plateau. He's like, right, I'm just going to paint like this now.
Yeah.
I'm going to master this style and absolutely murk it, and I'll become the king of this style.
Yeah.
And did that. Even when he does like a burner with the background kind of fire or blob bits coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's definitely if
with
it's
the
not,
arrows, quite basic arrows coming. Like, it was just at the right place and shit.
if it's not broke, don't try to fix it type of attitude. Yeah.
But still get better, still get cleaner with it, crisper with it.
Yeah.
So you can still get better like that.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Turns out our boy from the one I was supporting in a couple of episodes ago for the NBA playoffs didn't make it, bro.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Didn't
I saw
even
that.
fucking make it.
Was it Edwards? Something Edwards?
Yeah, Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards. Didn't even
But
win
he's
the
young.
finals.
He's young.
of his
Neither did the Spanish footballer kid. He
Lamine Yamal.
Remember, he walked away because everyone else was clapping the other team, and he bopped off. I saw a clip of that. Yeah, did you see it?
Yeah, I did see
Apparently,
that.
people were saying it's a bit rude, like you're supposed to show, sportsmanship, but he just bopped off. He was obviously upset.
I don't even know if it was one of them ones. I watched the clip and he was just like, just walking about.
Okay.
Maybe we should play it again, because I did watch to see if it looked like he was fuming. Because I was going to think, well, he's only 17 anyway, even if he's fuming. But I think they were clapping Dembele or something.
No, they're clapping the whole team. The whole team were there celebrating the other team, and then
Who,
all the other
France?
team, and the other team was standing there.
But I
all
think
the
Dembele got
Spanish
like player
team,
of the
and then he
match or
bopped
some
off because
shit.
you could see him with the orange hair, yellow hair, and he just bopped off,
Yeah.
went down. And some people were saying, but anyway, I don't know what the fuck. I just saw some clip on. It could have been AI,
So
bro.
his mum,
Yeah,
have I told you about that?
I think you did.
That journey of Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. You said it
Mad.
a couple of times on the pod. Yeah.
Mad. The McDonald's thing. She was working at McDonald's. She couldn't take him to football. Just
Yeah.
little things like that in life, which they don't. Other stories, like we were talking about bad news on the way here, that I don't want to bring it up. It's just little tiny things. Fucking hell, bruv. Talk about little tiny things, bro.
What, your dick?
Someone I work with. we were all outside. Everyone had no dick. You know what I mean? We're standing outside. It was Marines training.
I'm still worried we might get like some security guy just bop.
I
around
like
it.
those kind of sounds, man.
Yeah, they're nice.
And now I've had a zoot and a beer. Security guard comes out. It's going to be like, what, bruv?
Thump him, man.
No, it's be like, what? I'm probably older than you. I'm probably
exactly,
fitter than
yeah.
you. Why don't you just let us just walk to the car?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
We'll not
We're
even tell him
saying-
we got a car, just bowls out.
Yeah, we'll just go
He ain't
through
gonna
these
stop
stinging
us.
nettles. Look, he's going to drag his ting through the stinging nettles again.
He ain't going to stop us anyway, man. We can just bowls out.
That's a nice AHC. Whoever did that, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a nice selection in the white. I didn't know what you were going to do.
Well, I didn't want to use the chrome, so...
I got a couple of insides with the infamy and ting, and pressing all the buttons and like fucking driving it a bullshit.
Should we do our names or should we do an arms house thing on the side?
I really want to look if there's another.
Another spot, yeah?
Shall I look on Google Maps? Satellite.
Oh, we'll walk around, we'll buff around.
But
We've got to
it's-
get some footage.
Some of them are mad close together.
Yeah, I know.
I want to find one. This is obviously
Where we
way
can get
too
a nice
wide.
photo.
I mean, I'm going to like properly Google picture the Dundee shot. Do the exact pose. There's the min one. Have you got a beanie? Oh my days!
Yeah.
We send it to him. We say, "Come on the pod, you motherfucker." We did the exact pose. When he's going like that, he's got like a sketch now in the yard. He's got a sketch and he's got his thing in his beanie like that. Oh, bruv.
You've got the big book at home, innit? You should
Yeah,
flick
bun the
through
book. I
it.
got Google. I don't have any.
Yeah, you can use my
Let
phone.
me use your thing.
Yeah.
How comes I've got no ting?
Because you got... I don't know, who are you with? I'm on fucking 3. 3 is good when it comes to getting...
I've got, yeah. Nothing. Wait, have you seen the thing about the Prime Minister of France? Is it Macron?
Oh, it's all kicking off now with
but
Iran and
his
all that
missus
shit.
is a geezer.
Yeah, I've seen all that shit.
Is that true shit?
No.
I saw a photo of her today and I was like, oh shit, that might be a geezer.
I mean,
But
maybe
I've never. That was the first time I've heard about it, but I've never seen a picture of this other person. So yesterday or today was the first time. Yeah, I got no internet.
I got.
You see, on the arms house, like in SAS, SBS, Delta Force coming in here in the daytime, bruv. Don't even have reception. Can't even call back up. Fucking hell, man down, man down.
Jesus.
But we're so far out in the sticks, I don't even have a single bar. Because you know my phone's more of a bad man, only works in London, bruv. It's like, I'm not working in these pussy areas, in this dead man yard, fam. You think you're a bad man because you went to a yard with some bushes in it, bruv? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh no, is it from Subway Art, the book?
Yeah, just
The
feel like
photos,
classic
yeah.
photos.
Subway Art, not Style Wars, yeah.
Subway Art. No, Star Wars. I don't know.
No,
I don't know where
because
the
that's
still
like- that's
images
the-
are going to be
yeah, that's-
from.
this
See,
from
that's
this
one of them. When he's on,
Subway Art.
you can take that from inside the carriage.
Like that one.
That's the one. Let me see the post.
Hold on. But you see, they're still like it's more wider than that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to be able to get that shot.
Keep on thinking I hear footsteps.
And it's kind of getting overcast as well a bit. When I was painting that and you were over there, you couldn't really hear me, could you? Yeah, I didn't think
I
so.
didn't hear shit, but I was inside trains.
Yeah.
I was in the trains then.
Yeah. All right, let's call it quits there. Hopefully we'll get another 10 minutes or so done, and then we'll get some done for...
Sorry, Akit.
Sorry, Akit.
That's disgusting, Akit.
Sorry. For the
Outrageous.
Patreon. All right? So join the Patreon. The link is below for some extra fun here in the abandoned Dike yard. Arms
Dig
house,
back.
baby. What's a song that we could play while we're...
Oh
like,
yeah, take
going
this,
through-
because I saved a couple of songage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, what are we going to do now, bruv?
We're going to walk around, get some footage.
And then we're going to paint a train
get some tags.
for the old Patreon?
And if we find a nice little, because I'm happy to do it here. If not, if we find a better spot, cool. But if we'll come back this way and we'll do a little painting here, and that'll be for the Patreon. Yeah, little window down, dubs, look cool. Yeah, so which tune are we going to go for a little while we go for a little wander?
Yo, so we're going to go for a wander to Memoirs by Maglera Doughboy.
Who the fuck is that? Who's that?
Someone I found. I was scrolling and I found him. Memoirs by Maglera Doughboy.
It was the AI algorithm that suggested that to you. Now, peace. We'll see you in a minute.
He's like one of those like African rap musician type brains.
I write these memoirs from my soul. I write these memoirs for my woes. I fight my demons and my foes. That's why my eyes impure from blood and gold. Young niggas from the block came up in the projects with my scammers and some robbers. Can't forget my vatos. The bodega was the casa. Trigger hit the celly like a pasha. Slum dogs from Azania, yelling out Viva la Raza. Smoking younger pack, ya raza. Young moolie with mulattoes. Just a move from the sewers, I maneuvered with the ghouls and the goblins. We just wanna eat the lobster. Fettuccine with the pasta. Young dope boy dreamt of being a Guido. Now he moving like a mobster. This is Basquiat, Picasso. This is Phantom of the Opera. Conversations with the paupers became compositions. I need me an Oscar. In the ghetto, I'm a savior. I'm walking on water and spitting the gospel. In the ghetto, ducking Judas and the devil. That's why I speak like a prophet. I write these memoirs from my soul. I write these memoirs for my woes. I fight my demons and my foes. That's why my eyes impure from blood and gold.
Whatever power you are craving, it will not change what you are. The least of us. You came to us from the gutter. Your ability gave you station, but all the power in the world can't mask the stench beneath.
Yeah, I've pressed the button, yeah, and there's trespassers on the line, yeah? The train is delayed because of trespassers on the fucking line.
Arms house to your mum's, to your mum's house, to your mum's, to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's, to your mum's, to your mum's. Arms house to your mum's house. Arms house to your mum's, to your arms house to your mum's house. To your mum's house.
Do you think I need to go and paint that yellow BR, bruv?